The new back World Order TV Productions. Chopper. What's happening, family? Grand Rising. Well, you know, this is an in-between joint until I release that fourth part of that separation of depth. I like to talk about the electric magnetic pulse, right? And how people were caught up spreading the joint around. You know, and I was telling people, you know, a lot of that stuff is like the Y2K shit, like the return of the mothership shit, the return of the Nibiru shit, 2012, the return of this shit and that shit that they throw out there for teachers, and some good teachers at that get caught up spreading and regurgitating, you know, pseudo knowledge, right? Like that. Here it is, you know, Sunday, and the lights are still on. And I was trying to figure out why would blacks, you know, be afraid of not having lights, you know, for like 3 days or maybe a week. I remember when I was a child, my mother and father was on some hard times one time, and we went without lights for like a week. I remember one winter we went without heat for like 3 fucking weeks, yo. But my dad and my mom, they never abandoned me. So I don't really have, you know, those type of abandonment issues, you know, even with lights, even with heat and shit like that, or even with, you know, really what y'all afraid of is losing your social media shit, losing your telephone and your Facebook and your YouTube and all of that shit. Those are the things that you are attached to. That's why I'm here talking to you, because you're attached to this shit. But, you know, get with it, man. Y'all did nothing but drive blacks and a whole lot of people to spend money into their local economies, right? And the tax money is not gonna even benefit you, right? So stop falling for that shit and stay sucker free, man. You know what I'm saying? And let's stick to what is scientifically makes sense, and it's common sense. Before electricity was actually handed to the masses, I ain't talking about before it was invented, because electricity been around a long time, something like millions of years. But before it was actually handed out to the masses like it is today, you was living without electricity. You was living without power. You didn't even have internet to even fucking think about back then. So humans are some very, very, you know, strong creatures. We can make it, you know what I'm saying? The point is, you know, is that you gotta do the double checks on your shit before you start spreading that, you know what I'm saying? So to all my EMT people, electric magnetic pulse, right, or erratic mental propensity. That's what it should be called, because there's an erraticness about your mental propensity to just believe shit like that and run with it and spread it. All them people inbox spreading this shit, you know. So let's get it together, B. Let's try to stay sucker free and stop spreading that pseudo knowledge and get away from that quick to regurgitate, you know what I'm saying? Quick to repeat something that somebody said to you, and start thinking for yourself. Peace and blessings. Grand Rising, part 4 to separation or death of the Minister Louis Farrakhan speech is coming soon, right? And a lot of this stuff that I'm talking about that some of you people never ever heard before is the stuff that's contained in my forthcoming book, right? I'm gonna give you the clues, I'm gonna give you the steps, I'm gonna give you the keys, right, to have the ability to do the same thing, because I'm not teaching fucking religion. I'm not trying to become an overlord over you, right? I'm dealing in equality, right? I want you to have the ability to do the same thing that I'm doing. So this forthcoming book is, right, what you've been looking for, right? So again, it's to those who say Islam is mathematics, mathematics is Islam, right? And it's to those who say that they're not dealing with religion, that they're dealing with science. And so this book is here to aid them into moving in the direction in which they say they're going, because right now, most of them stuck regurgitating the word science, but have such deep mental attachments to religion, which causes the emotionalism that we see today. So again, these attachments, right, to religious emotions and trying to tell them to other people, such as this EMT shit, is really slowing our people down, right? And it's making them make erratic mental propensity, right? Have erratic mental propensity, right? A human inclination to quickly just run with some shit instead of saying, let me think this out first. Let me see what this is really all about and think clearly before I begin to spread this EMT shit around, right? So let's get it in. Part 4 is on the way. Grand Rising, King Shah, and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's always a pleasure talking to you. Always a pleasure being here with you. And New Black World Order loves you, right? Go to our website, nbwo.storenvy.com, and shop with us, right? We got these shirts on deck, right? Again, we're not begging, right? We're offering to you a product, right? And some publications, some knowledge, right? And we can build something, right, without the religious, emotional attachments that's going to slow us down. We need quick moving, fast thinking, right down to the modern times.